Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Kate, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're joined by some people, one you've seen before, one you haven't. This is my husband Matthew, and this is my brother-in-law John.
Hello.
And they look very similar because the genes are strong.
I'm not wearing jeans. It's a thing.
I am.
Anyways, so today we're going to be taste testing food from Canada. So, for those of you that don't know, we went to Canada. You were there too. You showed up.
I was there for like a weekend.
Yeah. When did we go? August?
Yep.
Back in August. And we brought back with us, we smuggled across the border. No, we didn't. We didn't do that. Don't do that. Specifically, lots of candy bars, some macaroni and cheese, and chips. So, let's get into it. So, this is KD. It says Kraft dinner, which is like a thing in Canada. I think it's the same brand as Kraft here. It just has different packaging. It also is very vibrant, but I think it pretty much is the same thing.
You're not supposed to eat it yet.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm not.
It's fine. Just eat it.
You're eating it. Alright.
Doesn't KD stand for Kraft dinner?
Kraft dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually says it right there.
Yeah, Kraft
Oh.
dinner.
Okay.
It's just Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah, it tastes
So is it-
exactly like Kraft mac and cheese. Like, it's different. Packaging is different, but I don't know if it has anything different in it. But doesn't Canada have stricter laws on, like, the things they can have in their food? Like, their preservatives and stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like the noodles are longer than the ones in the... I feel like it's the shorter macaroni noodles.
Maybe. It's been a while since I've had one from the States.
Go ahead. So this tastes like the Kraft that comes from the box, and I feel like the microwave packages are usually different. But
Yeah.
somehow this tastes exactly like the Kraft box mac and cheese.
Right.
True. Alright, next thing we're doing is Lay's ketchup chips. So, Lay's is a brand that you see in the States, but the ketchup specific ones are known in Canada.
Can you get them stateside?
No.
No. But they also have, it's not just Canada, don't they have specific chips in like Europe and Germany and stuff like that. But we tried these while we were in Canada. If you watch my vlogs, you'll actually see me eat some of them one day on one of my daily vlogs. I'll link the video up in the top. But we're all going to try these together right now. They smell vinegary, like as soon as the bag opens.
And they look purplish.
They do.
They do.
They do have a purple hue. Oh, I grabbed two. It's fine. They taste just like ketchup. Very vinegary. That vinegar taste is very...
Yeah.
They do taste more like Canadian ketchup, though.
Would you
In the
prefer?
States. I do, yeah.
Right.
Because it actually has flavor.
Well, but that actually has to do with the regulations of what they can put in the food.
'Cause there's less sugar.
Sugar is used as like a preservative.
But they also use more spices in it.
True.
So it's, yeah.
But that is
It's very interesting.
It's
so
interesting.
trippy.
And it, like, you don't think it would be good, but it actually is really good.
It's
Yeah, like the thing that, it kind of trips me out how much we eat like potatoes and tomatoes together. Because if you see those two things next to each other in the produce section, you would never think, let's put those together. And you like treat them. You have French fries and you have ketchup, and that's classic. And then this is kind of like that, in like it's like a different level.
True. Alright, so now that's the only like snack type stuff that we have, and now we have a lot of chocolate in front of us.
So much chocolate.
So much chocolate. Which one do you guys want to start with?
I say we start with Smarties.
Oh, Smarties.
Okay.
So we do have Smarties in the States, but they're not the same type of Smarties. The Smarties here are like a powdery, compacted disc.
Like they're fruit candy.
Yeah. And the Smarties from Canada are just like a hard shell coated chocolate disc. Like,
Kind of like an M&M, but harder.
yeah.
Yeah, the candy coating is thicker.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes the most like M&M's, but with a harder shell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the flavor profile is like always a little bit different because there's more hard candy. Like the hard candy to chocolate ratio is different, and there's more of that like shell. So you taste more candy shell. Whereas like an M&M feels like the candy shell is just a vehicle for the chocolate filling.
Yes.
And kind of disappears. This doesn't disappear. It also gives you that cool kind of like crunchy textural kind of thing that just like melts away on an M&M.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah. This is from Nestle, but it's a Mirage bar. It says, real bubbly milk chocolate. Okay.
And then it says the same thing in French.
Yeah. Of course,
As
Canada.
always.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had one of these.
So I'm
It's
gonna
a
try.
Mirage bar.
Oh, it is bubbly. Okay.
It's like aerated chocolate.
They
There's
do
like a
really
honeycomb
like
shape
their
inside.
aerated chocolate in
That
Canada.
is. It's like a honeycomb shape inside, kind of.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A little bit.
I'm not gonna get a lot because we have a lot of chocolate to go through.
Yeah.
But it is aerated on the inside.
Wow.
It's definitely chocolate, but I don't know if the aerated situation makes the texture weird.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like it's just like a straightforward milk chocolate bar,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing they're really doing to it is the aeration. It's almost like it's intended to be a kind of an odd textural experience.
I
True.
get why it's called a mirage though, because when you're chewing it, you're not actually sure if it's chocolate or not.
So this is from Cadbury, which we have like Cadbury eggs and stuff like that in the States. But this is a Mr. Big original bar. Let me see what it says. Sometimes they have descriptions on the outside that's like a chocolate bar covered in whatever, and this one does not.
It just says original.
Original. It's the original one.
Got chocolate and it looks like nougat and maybe caramel and peanuts.
Don't be fooled by the imposters of Mr. Big Bar.
This is the original Mr. Big.
All right.
What does it
So
look
there's
like?
definitely caramel in there.
So yeah, it
And
looks
peanuts.
like almost like a
Yeah.
crisp, almost like a Kit Kat filling.
Yeah, like the wafer inside of a Kit Kat, but it's like leaned to the side.
And like Rice Krispies, that looks like crisped rice there.
Yeah. And caramel covered in chocolate.
Like a Kit Kat and a Snickers had a baby.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like the wafer is a little thicker on that than a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
So they kind of, they make it a little more substantial so it can kind of stand on its own to kind of
Yeah.
be a part of the conversation. That's fascinating. I like that.
Yeah, that is a really interesting one.
Alright.
All right. Oh, Henry bar.
Let me do the
Talking about
argument.
candy bars like their books or something.
Oh, Henry's one of the more famous ones in Canada.
Yes. So this is an O. Henry bar. It's made by Hershey.
Hey guys, Kate here. So apparently my footage got corrupted and it skipped the O. Henry bar completely and I didn't have any backup footage of it, but basically the O. Henry bar tasted like a Snickers. There are a lot of these bars that did taste exactly like a Snickers and that was one of them.
All right. So next is another O. Henry bar, but this one is Reese's peanut butter inside.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's try this one. I don't know. What do you think about that one? You don't
good.
like it?
That's the first like thumbs down for me.
Hmm.
But I like the regular O. Henry. I was totally down with that.
So it's just the peanut butter. You're like, man.
It's the Reese's element I think that kind of kills it for me. But that's first preference.
I like peanut butter.
Yeah. All right. Next bar is the Meteor bar. It says chocolate, nougat, and caramel. Nice.
Sounds like a Milky Way.
Yeah.
Yes. I bought one of these when I was in Canada, and that's what I remember it being most like. It's a Milky Way.
Oh yeah. Definitely Milky Way. Tastes better than a Milky Way.
Yeah, I think there's more nougat in it than
Yeah.
a usual Milky Way.
So like kind of more milky
Yeah,
than a Milky Way.
less caramely.
Yeah.
I like it.
That is.
That's good.
Nice.
I like nougat, so.
It's good stuff.
All right. Next is Crispy Delight. Milk chocolate with the crispy rice and hazelnut cream.
Ooh, hazelnut.
I love me some hazelnut.
Maybe it's because I immediately associated with Ferrero Rocher, but I always feel kind of bougie when I'm eating hazelnut.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Ferrero Rocher.
Really?
I don't know what it is about them. I think it's almost the malt texture inside. It feels like to me. I don't like them.
My roommate, he drives a school bus and he has a student that takes him Ferrero Rocher like every Christmas. But he's not super into them, so I look forward to his Ferrero Rocher Christmas gift every year.
Nice.
Okay.
I like the hazelnut flavor. I'm just okay with the crispiness of the Rice Krispies.
I mean, I'm cool with like the texture change up. I feel like I wanted more of the hazelnut.
Mm.
Maybe. Maybe I just need a bigger bag. I don't know. We'll circle back maybe.
All right, this one. This is Crispy Crunch.
It looks like a Butterfinger.
It does look like a Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a Butterfinger.
Yeah. Huh, Butterfinger.
Yeah, it's got that brittle inside.
You know something? Not a big fan of Butterfingers.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just hard to get through.
No.
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't as like punchy, strong a flavor as a Butterfinger.
Yeah.
It felt like maybe kind of the tail end, like aftertaste of it was that strong. And I kind of don't mind the subtlety. I feel like I was cool with it not being as extreme.
Next is Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this.
Biscolata?
Biscolata Duo Max Hazelnut. Milk chocolate coated wafer with hazelnut cream.
I'm so confused. That all at once sounds like a chocolate bar, something invented by an Italian grandmother in the 1500s, and a robot.
It's breaking apart. I'm concerned.
I mean, it looks pretty Italian.
This reminds me of something here in the States, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's the Cadbury sticks. You know what I'm talking about?
Or the, is it Kinder that does the like Kinder bar?
Kinder bar.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Very much like a Kinder bar.
Mm-hmm.
More crispier though, the more wafer.
Yeah, like a wafer shell. That's really satisfying.
It's a good one, yeah.
That tastes like you want to like not spend a lot of money to feel fancy for the night.
Yeah. Next is a Cadbury product, Caramilk. Yeah, I'm trying to see if it has a. Yeah, it doesn't have a description on it.
My guess is there's going to be caramel and milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Caramel.
Thank you for putting 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Caramel and milk chocolate.
That's all that is.
It's good though.
Yeah, it is good.
All right, the next bar that we have is a bar. It's called the Big Turk, Turkish Delight.
So,
But we're not gonna touch that. We're not gonna comment on the name. We're just gonna eat the candy.
right?
Oh, it is Turkish Delight though.
It is.
Turkish delight.
It is chocolate covered Turkish delight. Okay.
Gelatin.
It is.
Yeah.
Somebody get me a knife. It doesn't say.
Bubblegum.
Oh, it is.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It's bubblegum flavored Turkish delight.
Oh my god.
Covered in chocolate.
Mmm.
So it's a bubblegum
Okay.
flavor gelatin almost, and then it's covered in milk chocolate.
It's like the consistency of a gumdrop. Like a bubblegum flavored gumdrop covered in chocolate. Also, why?
That's
Ugh.
disgusting.
I did not enjoy that one.
Oh.
We had to take a little bit of a break after the Big Turk candy bar that we just tried. It was a lot. And you said something while camera was not rolling. It was not a bubblegum flavor. It was more of the typical rose.
Rose,
Yeah.
which is a common thing for Turkish delight, I think Matthew said.
Yeah.
But
It's one of the most common flavors for it, but it doesn't work with chocolate
it's
on it.
very weird to have a candy bar with a floral note.
It would have been okay by itself without the chocolate.
And it's rose flavored Turkish delight.
Yeah.
But the chocolate.
Powdered sugar on it, but no.
Yeah, no. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is a For Fun bar, which is milk chocolate coated hazelnut cream wafer. That was a
I
mouthful.
mean, it sounds like I'm friggin' down for that.
And there's
Yeah.
4 layers of wafer, hence
That's
the name.
another one of the ones that I bought for myself, but I think I liked it. I don't remember.
That one's a good one.
That's
It
just a
tastes
bigger Kit Kat.
good. Yeah. But with hazelnut instead of chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kit Kat's my favorite.
It's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, it's like simple, straightforward. It's not trying too
Yeah.
hard, but it works.
Yep.
I like it.
Alright. Next one is the Titan candy bar. It looks like it's got peanuts, nougat, caramel, and chocolate. It looks a lot like a Snickers.
Snickers.
Like a lot like a Snickers.
Not as
Is
tall
that
as
like the
one.
second or third one we've had that's a lot like Snickers?
Yeah.
I like Snickers, okay? A lot like a Snickers.
Yeah. It's just a Snickers.
Alright. I know I'm not gonna like this one because I don't like coconut. So I'm probably gonna sit this one out and let John and Matthew just do this one.
I love this.
Coward.
So I hate coconut. It doesn't.
So do I. Still gonna eat
Really? Chocolate and coconut? That's my freaking jam.
So this is an island bar. All it says is delicious coconut. So
Almond Joy. Or not Almond Joy, it's
like a Mounds bar.
No, Almond Joy is the one that has the
It has almond.
almond, but then Mounds. No, yeah, it's
Mound is usually like dark chocolate,
Yeah.
like a coconut cream filling.
yeah, it's a strong coconut.
So this is
flavor.
like
I don't know.
milk chocolate. It's like a milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate
Mounds,
Mounds. Okay.
Like coconut will
Like pretty much exactly.
literally make me gag. So I was like,
Really?
we're not doing that.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, coconut on cake. Not a fan.
Really?
I don't mind it on a cake. Candy bar, like when it's all that's there, other than the chocolate.
Really?
I do not like it.
These are we have turtles in the States.
It's not Nestle brand ones that
It's not Nestle brand, and this says it's the classic recipe, and they're 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. We love that. Tastes like a turtle.
chocolate turtle, yeah.
Yep. It's good. I like turtles.
It's made with walnut, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah. No, pecan.
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 It's pecan?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a huge fan.
I haven't had pecans in a while.
It's because I think It's the pecan though. I don't know if it always just tastes like it's stale. Like moon pies always taste to me because they're from like they got thrown off a float 3 years ago. But pecan, I wonder if it's like the pecan just doesn't quite keep as well as the other elements in it.
Yeah.
So like maybe you just have to get one that's like a fresh batch. I don't know.
Maybe.
And also, right, like maybe that's just, but maybe just
you just
pecans
don't like
taste
pecans.
stale. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
All right. One of our last ones, it's not the last one, but one of our last ones is from Cadbury. It is there's a specific way to pronounce this, and I'm bad at it.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar!
I would say Wunderbar, but that's not correct.
Wunderbar? I hardly know her bar.
A peanut butter caramel experience. Ignore them. This is what I put up with on a daily basis. That's good. I like the crisp. There's something in there crispy.
There's something about that I don't like.
Really?
But I'm not sure what it is. It might be the flavor of the crisp in it.
It has a bit of a different taste.
Yeah, there's like some sort of like aftertaste on it that I don't like.
There is an aftertaste. I think it's peanut.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I think I don't like the peanut in that, which usually I like peanut, but not with that.
I'm kind of into it though.
Alright, our last one, and one that I've already tasted and I know I love it, which is why we saved it for last.
I'm excited.
The Coffee Crisp, which is made by Nestle. This thing is phenomenal. I already know, but we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay.
It's a lot of wafer. The coffee flavor is very strong, but very good. When you hear people talk about coffee and chocolate and how those two flavors fit together really well, this is a perfect example of that.
There's like chocolate covered cocoa beans.
Yeah.
Or coffee beans, whatever.
Coffee beans. Except it, like, you get the little, like, kind of like shrapnel pieces of espresso bean that get like stuck in your teeth.
Yes.
The texture on this is really good. I'm not quite sure what that center is, but somehow it almost like halfway liquefies in your tongue or something. I don't know what they made it of, but that is a very satisfying candy bar.
That's a good one. What was your favorite one?
Coffee crisp.
Maybe.
No contest.
We tried a
I
lot.
do love that coconut.
Oh, the biscolata.
Biscolata.
I was gonna say I think the Biscolata and the Coffee Crisp were my faves. It's hard to pick between the two, but they were both really good. I really like hazelnut though, so. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know the type of content you'd like to see in the future. Make sure you're subscribed so that you're notified when I post more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Or don't do any of that. Bye.